Steelers define future of three free agents, major changes coming. What will happen to the Pittsburgh Steelers next season? The team is about to make some crucial decisions that could dramatically change the course of the franchise in 2025. With free agency fast approaching, the Steelers are eyeing several players on the roster whose futures will be decided in the coming months. Will we see strategic resigning or a complete rebuild at certain positions? The moves made by the front office will determine how competitive the team will be next year. And now, behind-the-scenes information is starting to shed light on the franchise's plans for three players in particular. Before we dive into these details and what this means for the team's future, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Your participation is essential to the growth of our community and so that we can continue to bring you exclusive content about the Steelers and the NFL. Entering this off-season with big challenges, the Pittsburgh Steelers have some key pieces on their offense who may or may not stay with the team. Left tackle Dan Moore and guard James Daniels, both pending free agents, are two of the most talked about names behind the scenes for the franchise. Moore entered last season with high expectations, looking like he was finally going to have a breakout year in the league. However, as the season progressed, he returned to display the same inconsistencies that marked his first years as a professional. Meanwhile, Daniels had an even more complicated fate. Suffering a serious Achilles tendon injury, his season was ended early, and his recovery still raises doubts about his ability to return to the highest level in the NFL. Given this scenario, the front office appears to have made a definitive decision. According to information revealed by Jerry Dulac of the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, the Steelers are not expected to resign Moore or Daniels, allowing both to test the free agency market and seek new opportunities with other teams. The logic behind this decision makes sense. With Broderick Jones and Troy Fautanu projected to be the new starters at tackle, the Steelers already have an internal solution for this change. In addition, Mason McCormick has established himself as the ideal choice to play alongside Isaac Seumalo on the offensive line, making Moore and Daniels expendable pieces in the restructuring of the sector. But not all players who would enter free agency will be left aside. Another important name under discussion is Jaylen Warren, a running back who has become an essential piece of the Steelers' offense. Unlike Moore and Daniels, the team has already signaled that it wants to keep him, and his contract situation makes that even more feasible. According to Dulac, the Steelers are prepared to make an offer to keep Warren on the team. Since he is a restricted free agent, the franchise has the right of first refusal on his renewal, which means that any other offer made by another team can be matched by Pittsburgh. The contract that the Steelers are expected to offer is estimated at approximately $3,180,000 for 2025, a relatively low amount considering the importance of the player to the team's offense. While Warren's renewal seems assured, the situation of his backfield partner Najee Harris is much more uncertain. The running back, who has had an irregular trajectory in recent years, saw his future with the team put in doubt when the Steelers decided not to exercise his fifth-year contract option. Now, rumors indicate that the franchise could resign Harris on a 2- or 3-year deal, with a value that could vary between $7 and $10 million per season. But this idea doesn't please everyone. For many analysts, including Dulac, this wouldn't be the best decision for Pittsburgh. The reason? The Steelers need a more explosive option in the backfield, someone who can really make a difference in the offense and help open up the ground game in a more dynamic way. Harris, although he has shown good moments, doesn't meet this requirement and doesn't justify such a high investment. A smarter solution would be to bet on the 2025 NFL Draft to find a young, cheap running back with great potential, who could form an efficient partnership with Warren. That way, the team could allocate financial resources to strengthen other areas that are more lacking, such as the offensive line and defense. With all these pending decisions, the next few months will be crucial in defining what the Steelers' strategy will be for 2025. Will the franchise take a path more aggressive, bringing in new impact players? Or will they maintain a more conservative approach, betting only on the solutions already available on the roster? The future of Moore, Daniels, Warren, and Harris could give us a big clue as to what to expect. Now, we want to hear from you. Are the Steelers right to let Moore and Daniels go? Is keeping Warren the right decision? And Najee Harris, should he stay on the team, or is it time to look for an alternative in the draft? Comment below with your opinion and join the discussion. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to keep up with all the news about the Steelers and the NFL.